It's Money Manifesting Monday. Pick your message and go to the corresponding timestamp listed below. And let's get ready to destroy those abundance blockers. If you chose the first set of messages, your main card for this week, your main message is focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. This is a wonderful reminder that we can complain about something we have to do, the shouldas, and then we don't do it, and then we beat ourselves up because things start to fall apart. So it's like if you haven't been doing or keeping up with your laundry because you just don't feel like it, but you know you should do it, and then you don't, and then the day comes where you don't have any underwear and you're late for work or you're late for an appointment or something, and it bites you in the butt. So this is a reminder this week to not allow yourself to slack, okay? It's not about beating yourself up, right? And you won't have to beat yourself up because it causes more problems when we don't do the things that we need to do. And this is your reminder to please take a look at the things that you've been neglecting and get them done so you don't get bit in the butt. Now we have allow. Get out of your own way and let the doors of success open for you. Drop resistance and go with the flow. This is another push towards good, jumping that hurdle that I don't feel like it. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's really hard to get over. But it only takes like a little split second in your mind to say, nope, you know what? No, yes, I'm doing this right now. There's a phrase called eat the frog, which is the idea that you just do whatever it is that you don't wish to do, you do it first. So you get it out of the way, and then the rest of the day you're doing things that don't bother you as much, or maybe you even enjoy. So this is Spirit's way of asking you to eat the frog today, okay? This week, do those things, because then you won't have the bad day when you're rushed. You'll have the underwear in the drawer. You'll have already done what you needed to do, okay? Now, things are so simple. It really takes a second. And I did it this morning. I'll be honest, I'm really bad about exercising, and I know I need to do it because I've gained so much weight and I need to do it. And this morning I was complaining with a friend, and I heard myself complaining and was disgusted. And I finally said, no more. And in just a split second, just flip that switch in my brain and go, no, do it. And I did. So of course I have to keep up with it now, but look, guys, right? We take one step at a time. So this week, just whatever that is for you, do your laundry, get that exercise in, whatever it is. Now we have helper. So the bullet points on this say, avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. And there is what really stands out to me, is neglecting your own needs. And that could be whatever those priorities are: laundry, dishes, grocery shopping, bills, okay, whatever that is. So then second bullet point is consider a career in customer service or any field you're able to care for others. So if your priority is looking for a job and that sounds like something you'd be interested in, that's your message. The third bullet point on this card says, don't fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a hand. So if you have a huge amount of work to do and you need to eat that frog, but you just need someone to give you that little push, like say, can someone help me carry the laundry downstairs? I've done that. I'm like, kids, carry the laundry downstairs, and you might have 8 loads. It's like, okay, but you know what? Somebody got you started. Just get that little kickstart in there. All right, guys, I'm speaking from experience. All right, now we have the artist. Focus on finding the beauty in your day-to-day life. Now, part of that first bullet point is gratitude. right? Be glad that you have clothes to wash. Be glad that you have dishes to wash. Be glad that you have, a grocery store with food in it, whatever, gratitude. And the other one is find a fun way to deal with those things. If you need to blast some music to get you, pumping so that you can take care of your priorities, then make it fun in any way possible. There is a way. There's a way to make it fun. There really is. We just got to find it. Second bullet point says the artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or a web designer. So if that speaks to you, going on the helper card, if you want to indulge in your inner artist, then do that. Third bullet point, if you can't make a living with your art full-time, start part-time. You got to get started somewhere, share it. There is never too much art in this world. I truly believe there is never too much art in this world. There's room for it all. Okay? I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Pile number 2, message number 2 for you. Oh my goodness, my dog's all out of breath, and she's just been sitting here. You okay, Moo? All right, so we have the message says, release resentments about money. Are you resenting money? Are you resenting you don't have enough currently, right? And says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and get golden opportunities. So this just takes us right back to the law of attraction, gratitude, and manifesting. Okay? You guys probably have heard already me talk too much about that. Where you put your mind is where you're going to go. And if you're going to resent people having more than you, you're just going to draw more of that negativity. You're going to feel church bells. Thank you, church bells. Yeah. Got to get rid of that negativity any way you can. Right? You've got to, because you're just going to draw more of it. So now we have funnel. Create a dynamic customer experience that nurtures prospects to become paying clients. Build a simple sales funnel. I'm getting more off, honestly, I'm getting more off of this card. This isn't even about the message on the bottom of the card. What I'm getting really off of this and this release resentments about money is the funnel is also the spiral that takes you down, 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 down. That's where this went for me. Really focus hard on, instead of resenting other people for what they have, focus on, if they made it, that you can too. I think that's the shift you need for your attitude this week, is to take it from I don't have, I lack, to I will have because I can. Because honestly, if someone else can achieve it, it doesn't mean you'll achieve it in the same way, but you certainly can. I mean, your obstacles might be a little different, but with the power of the universe, the power of God, anything is possible. And that's why you're here. You're here spiritually to overcome our perspective on what finances are. It's all that illusion of money. What is, what money really is. What is success? What is financially successful? Right? That is why you're here. And you want to do it in the best way. Something that makes you feel fulfilled and truly abundant and grateful. And this is calling you out on your attitude, saying the more you're in just circling that attitude and just keep spinning in it, the more you're just going to turn it into, I'm thinking funnel cloud. It's almost like a tornado. So forget the bottom part about leads and that absolutely doesn't make any sense with this message. It's a really strong, get your attitude in control so you can be the success you were meant to be. Now we have real estate. All right, so this is going to be about what you're building around you, okay? Are you going to tear it down with that cyclone funnel of negative behavior or negative attitude? Because jealousy is going to get you nowhere. Envy will get you nowhere. But if you know in your heart that you deserve to be wealthy and abundant, then you can build on that foundation. Forget what other people are doing. Do not compare. I cannot go on social media for 2 seconds without feeling bad about myself. So if that's happening to you, please, Spirit does not want you to feel that way. Build your base, build your foundation on knowing that you are meant to be wealthy. All right. So let's read these bullet points. Maybe something will stand out for you. So it says, build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. So, don't layer on more garbage. Don't, get that baseline. Where are you? What do you really think about money? How do you feel about it? Because if all rich people are bad, or people that have what they want are all spoiled, you will be too. That's what you're going to end up having. So you don't want that, right? Second bullet point, consider a career in real estate. Maybe that spoke to you. Interior design, architecture, or any home business. Okay, boom, there. Third bullet point, it's time to go back to basics to strengthen your finances. Are you in your financial situation because you weren't paying attention, or you were trying to keep up with other people, or you're going out every night when you knew you really couldn't afford it? This is about responsibility. Responsible for your attitude and your finances. So the bottom one is probably going to be for every single one of us, even those of us who didn't pick this pile. It's always a good idea to take a look at what you're spending. Okay, then we have a halt. So what happens when we get a bad attitude and we're overspending? Money seems to stop. And it's not that money has stopped so much as we tell ourselves money stopped when we're really simply overspending. So this halt is just a reminder that it's a double down on take a look at what you're spending. So the 3 bullet points here, if any of these resonate for you, says money has come to a complete halt, or money is slow in coming in. 2, don't borrow more than you can repay. That's great credit card advice. 3rd, debt might be piling up. All right, go back to the 3rd card with what is your base? What are you working with? What are you bringing in, and what is going out? And then make your choices from there. But just have gratitude for what you already have, guys. I really don't want you to be stuck in a negative mindset and spin in that, because you will just draw more of that to you. So take a moment, take a breath, pray, meditate, do something fun, raise that vibration so that you can continue to strive to be the financial success that you want to be. Okay, I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Pile 3. Your main message for this week is attracting, not chasing. Oh, yeah. I love this one. I really do. I feel this card every time I see it. So anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying that chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Think about it. If somebody is barreling towards you and you don't know why, they could be trying to save your life because they see something behind you that you can't see. You're going to be terrified either way, right? And that's the point of this. But if you stand and you draw in those good things, this is the law of attraction, right? So don't chase it. The more we chase money, the more we feel like it, eludes us. We can't quite catch up to it. That's the purpose of, that's the message for this card. It's just stand still a minute, because the universe wants to give it to you. Just as long as you have gratitude, you will draw it to you. So now we have conquer. You have the strength to overcome all the challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. Keep going. Be unstoppable. So I have a feeling you chose this pile because you're working so hard that you're burning out. And burnout culture is huge right now, and it is a lot of people, but you chose this pile because this is you. You need to stop working so damn hard. You need that break. You need to believe, because if you're worn out, you can't have the faith. And you got to stop telling yourself that if you do that one more thing, if you stay, work hard 1 more hour, 2 more hours when you really needed to sleep, That's chasing, right? This is saying, let go of it. The universe is already at work. They know your heart. Your heart is seen. Your energy is felt. So just stand still for a minute and do what's right for your body. Third card out says analyze. So research and market your competition. Decide how you're going to make better offers and provide more value than everyone else. Now, I'm telling you, I'm getting more instead of a business aspect. This is on you personally. Analyze what you're doing to yourself. What toll are you taking on your body? Okay, I really do not feel this as a monetary thing. This is a physical thing for you. It's because of the chasing and the working so hard and needing to conquer. This is Spirit asking you, please take a look at what you're doing to yourself, because it's not going to pay off if you're torturing yourself in the long run. The harder you work, if the universe will provide you an extra shift, or, someone will call out and say, can you cover for me? And that will be the extra, right? Or you'll get that chance to do something that the boss at the end of the year is going to give you a bonus for. But if you are feeling overwhelmed, and you probably are, looking at these cards, it's time to relax. It's time to relax for a minute, okay? You got 2 extra cards that came out with this set. Here we have prudence. So don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. That's like for everyone, right? Put something aside for a rainy day. That's always a huge message, because we forget that even a couple dollars, just a couple, oh, Mumi chimes in, she's snoring. A couple dollars will make all the difference. Right? $1 a week, that's $4 or $5. Well, there's a cup of coffee or a soda. Come on, it's something. You don't poo-poo it either. We're so forced with just obnoxious levels of wealth all around us that we forget that those little things add up, and we need to appreciate those little things, which is how gratitude works, right? Ice cubes. If you have ice cubes, you are just wealthy. Okay. If you have clean water, there's a lot of people that would kill for clean water right now. If you have any kind of food, it might not be gourmet, but if you have any kind of food, let's be grateful for that. So that's prudence. Just, take a look at what you have and let's be thankful. Your last card, because you got the extra one that came out for you this week, was partnership. So build a relationship that can help you increase business profits. Second bullet point says you don't have to do it alone. Make use of available resources. And 3, you may receive money, there it is, or an offer from someone you know. And I think that comes back to the not chasing. Ask somebody, talk to people, open, be vulnerable, and Spirit will provide for you. That's your big message. Take care of you now. Ask for other people. Get that conversation going, and Spirit's going to move you into position without you having to work like you're doing. You're burning yourself out. Okay? Please take some rest and ask for help. Talk to people. Be a little vulnerable this week. I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Take care. Pile number 4, your main message for this week is face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. I love this card. I hope you really felt that message. Our ego wants us to stay still. It doesn't want us to move and grow and be better. It wants us to not do anything. So things start popping into your head like, oh, why do I know? It's so hard. Oh gosh, that's really going to be so hard to do. I don't know what. They're saying stop worrying about what other people think, or that you're not going to have money, or that you're not going to do it well. Spirit is telling you, let that go. You are meant for this. Do not think twice about it, okay? No more fear. Your next card is Master. Master how you handle your thoughts and your emotions on a daily basis to be a successful entrepreneur. Not even to be a successful, just to be a human. I think if we all mastered our emotions and realized that thoughts are nothing. I mean, they really aren't anything real, yet they control us. So if you can control what you're thinking and how you're thinking it, you can control everything. So master your thoughts, because that is what is going to put you into action. So that second that your brain tells you, you don't want to really do that today, you say, nope, I'm doing that today. Flip it, and you will find the world is at your feet. I am getting excited now for you, because this is just about you flipping the switch to attitude, just a little bit, your thoughts. You're right there. So here's your life purpose card. So you are actually on your life purpose. So the first bullet point says you will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. So you're on it, you're living it. Second bullet point, what is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Break through those fears, guys. Break through them, okay? Third bullet point, ask for what you need and the things will align for you and it will carry out your vision. Yeah, so break through those fears and just trust in the universe has got your back. All right, you're mastering your thoughts is going to pull it forward. Now we have beauty. This is okay. When I saw this card, it was truly first thing. I know that I almost know these bullet points because this card does like to come out, and I just got a totally different feeling for this particular reading. This is about you accepting you for who you are and seeing the beauty in yourself, and that goes back to mind mastery and your life purpose. Okay, you are meant to be here. I don't care how low, bad, deep, sad you are right now. You were meant to be here for a real reason. Okay, and it's not to be a bad example, right? That was always the joke. If you can't be a good one, you can be a bad one. This is about you knowing your beauty and why you're here. Your message this week, straightforward and solid, is believe in yourself. Know that you were meant to be here. God does not make junk. So get those thoughts under control. Flip that narrative in your brain and you've got this. Okay? I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Take care.